up, Binks here? Happy new season, and with the new season comes a new monstrous season pass card in Gilgamesh. A 5 energy, 7 power card. It says on reveal +1 power for each of your other cards in play with increased power. So really the goal with Gilgamesh is going to be to get him as strong as possible by buffing the rest of your board. You can do that through, things like Blue Marvel, Khazar, Ironheart, or you can do some hand buffing and get those cards out, which got me really excited to play one of my favorite decks of all time, Buff Stuff. The goal of Buff Stuff is to buff your hand and deck and then use the 3 best kind of buff acceptors in Mr. Sinister, which doubles it, and then both Mysterio and Brood, which will triple any hand buffs or deck buffs you apply to the card and spread them across your board. Really solid game plan here of just like kind of growing up your cards in your hand and deck. Playing them out, we can get access to early Mockingbird as well as early Sasquatch. You can go Mysterio into Sasquatch. You play Mysterio, Sinister, Brood, things like that down, and then you can get an early Mockingbird as well. And sometimes they're even buffed up by things like Nakia, Absorbing Man, or Okoye, and sometimes Chavez. And then we play down this giant additional card in Gilgamesh, so we just have all these giant cards that we can play out, all these ways to buff our cards. The deck is very fun. I think after testing, I probably would swap America Chavez for Blue Marvel. You sometimes get board locked, and being able to have that threat of being able to buff your board afterwards. Also, Blue Marvel into Gilgamesh is a guaranteed way to make sure that all of your cards on board are buffed, to be able to make sure that Gilgamesh receives that buff. So if you're going to try this deck out, I would probably recommend switching out Chavez for Blue Marvel, but we did play a bunch of games with the Chavez version. We did really well. We had about a 50% win rate, even after like retreating against pretty much every single bot that we played. Very fun, very different deck to play in Gilgamesh, and hand buff, deck buff is one of my favorite ways to play Marvel Snap, and I hope you enjoy this off-meta deck. As always, if you're enjoying this content, make sure to hit the like button. Check down below, make sure you subscribe. Catch you live at twitch.tv/Binks_plays. Enjoy. You peace. Throne room, huh? Got here, Nico X23. Okay. Probably a destroy deck, which works really well. Gases, huh? I have a nice big card here. It's still not going to be death. It's frustrating. You are mine. Oh, new Venom sound effect.
Enough said, bub.
I'm just gonna have to retreat though. We just can't beat death. Maybe get Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh should have to be so buff though. 3. We have to get to Gilgamesh. The only way we're gonna be death middle. We can beat it, but we need Gilgamesh. Huge. Gilgamesh is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently. It gets him to 12. Get him to 13. We can abs man it, right? We have +4 left. huge. Just have to hope it's enough. It's gonna be close. Really just depends on what they can do this final turn. Let's go! Wow! Victory. That was a really tough one to work out a win. Gilgamesh MVP, dude. Holy. Middle. Gilgamesh salivating right now. We're gonna play Gilgamesh on 5, where we think they're gonna prof. It's probably that same kitty prof deck. Let's vibe here. We're on the lookout for Professor X right, so just Gilgamesh right to block it. Nocturne right, Prof X right is probably their main line. Can't really do it middle because of Giant Mysterio. Actually tied middle. Depends if this is real Mysterio or not, though. Potentially not tied middle, but we're going to assume that we're tied middle. Just get some extra oomph for left. Should be enough to win. This is exactly real Mysterio middle. Might be. Yes! Huge game! The power of Gilgamesh, dude! Okay, we are hoping right now that we can get a Sasquatch. Sasquatch would be great. Ooh! If I get left, I don't know if left is correct. This is probably demon. Limon? Celine. Hi, ads, man. Piece of crap. Savage Lemons. We're playing them both. I tell you what. Maybe we're not. Oh, we're playing them both. I want priority. We're expecting a demon to come somewhere. Doesn't really matter. We can't really stop it. You just play Gilgamesh as a 5/7. They would have played Green Goblin last turn if they had it. So I'm guessing we're going to have Hobgoblin on 5. Rude. Little prio, you piece. We're scared of Hobgoblin this turn. Pretty sure they're gonna play Hobgoblin this turn. If I was them, I would play it left. Let's just stop. I think it's coming left. Good call out. Let's go. Victory. So with Selene, you have to like think about things like that. Like Selene comes down, right? They don't play Green Goblin on 3. That means they definitely hit a Hobgoblin. If I'm them, I'm always trying to cut this off. So you make the kind of stupid play and fulfill a lane and get a big dub. Love to see it. Doug, Tracker's saying it's a bot. I'm not sure. But I am sure of. We're going to play Mysterio and a Sasquatch. That much I know for sure. Few things that are guarantees in life, one of which is playing Mysterio and a Sasquatch when you draw it. Maybe not a bot though. Usually bots, if you snap and end turn, they like end turn right away afterwards. Yeah, they have White Widow, not a bot. Just shove the Squatch left. Just shove the Squatch right. They're a prof deck for sure. They have early prof. You just take her into Kia and vibe. Gilgamesh is probably going to try and win us left. Wongers. I actually completely forgot about Mindscape. You know, none of our cards beat Gilgamesh right now left, so let's just give him these cards and be fine with it. I think as long as we win right, we win. So it's +8. It's the best we can do. If they got like a top deck hazmat, we're in trouble. But I think outside of that, we're fine. I think at 11 right. I don't think there was anything in our hand that made it easy to do that. They might go like, they might play something and then the abs man right, which was 5. If I had remembered the Mindscape, I don't think I would have played Nikki. But if my guess is right, they'll play Sinister or something, and then they'll play abs right for 10, and we beat it by 1. Which is all you need. All you frickin' need. Winning Baxter building is very, very important. Plus middle is very strong. If they can get more than 11 right, then we lose. But with our hand that we gave them, they can't do that. So it all depends on top decks. And I'm not going to play around any top decks. Look at that. 2 very solid wins in a row, even with misplaying that game. GG's. Get a cheap bird here. We love a cheap bird. In this house, we stand a cheap bird. We're going to do the Nakia Absman line because we're based. No! Fine, frick you, buddy. I'm gonna play a squash. Frick you, dude. I'm just gonna play a freaking squash and you're gonna have to deal with it. Next turn. We have to prepare for Prof. Do this. Opposite order just in case. Jubilee. What you got for us? Bakers. Might just be the leech deck. Just fulfill middle. Play Koye right. I'm just scared of Prof middle. They do run that. No! Don't leech me, bro. Gilgamesh. Pretty big Gilg. 11 power. Not too shabby. You have a lot of work to do, man. Their best play is probably like, I don't know, Magenta left doesn't win. Best play is probably retreat. Thank you for coming into the clutch, Gilg. Playing Leech on Gilgamesh Day? You absolute monster. Yeah, this is definitely just the kind of continuation of the curvature deck that I really love. Victory. It's GG's. Thank you, Gilgamesh, for making that an easy win. They probably retreated anyway, but we take those. Maybe we top deck Sinister. Maybe we pass and play Brood. I don't know. Hold your damn oyster. May go Koye Nakia. Extra card with which to Nakia. It's a beautiful thing. Another destroy deck, huh? Destroy is a bit of a problem. Not gonna pretend like it's not. We have Skillmonger. Carnage.
Enough said, bub.
Play this out of order. Fairly certain that, yeah. We beat plus 11 right. Yes. Can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to Abzan first, unfortunately. Let's go! Big win!
Victory.
This should be a tough matchup, too. Cool game!
Bigs. I hope you like the vibe. Bigs. Like and subscribe. Bigs. I hope you like the vibe. Bigs. Like and subscribe.